Yo, what's up traders? Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about the most crucial thing in trading, and that is just your patience. Guys, it is so easy to want to trade any single move that happens because it looks like a pump and dump, or it's at the high of the day and you can't wait to enter. And one thing you need to realize is that it is not about how many trades you take, but the quality of your trades. Now, I want to show you a trade that happened yesterday in gold, and it is a perfect textbook setup. But if you have no patience, then all these moves will always be passing you after you have made your big losses. So, yesterday, Thursday, it was just, creating higher highs. Now, we have the previous day's high, as you can see here, and we have the previous day's high here. Okay, now once we have our previous day's high and our previous day's high, we're just waiting to see how the market reacts when it reaches the previous day's high, the high of the day. So as you can see, the first hour went and pinned the previous day's high, but also creating the high of the day. Now, as you can see, the high of the day and the previous day's high coincide. This is one good indicator of a very nice trade setup for me. Again, the first hour sets the high and the low of the session. So, what are we doing? We are waiting for our setup to form. And what is our setup? We are at the high of the day. We wait for price to come back to the high of the day in a pump and dump setup, so that we can enter our trade. So the second hour, all you have to do is wait for the market to come back to the high, and the market comes back to the high and triggers the previous day's high. So we have three key zones that have been triggered at the high of the day, coinciding with our pump and dump setup that we are looking for. So the second hour, so as you can see, the first hour gave us a nice pump to the high, but gave us also our high of the session, high of the day region. The second hour actually consolidates, and then the beginning of the third hour, the market again gives us a nice pump and dump setup to the high, and then they give us our mini M pattern, break of structure, retest, the engulfment. This is where the entry is, this engulfment at 10:18, 10:19. This is where the entry is, a nice entry with, with a nice explosive move that does not give you hit in your trade. But if you saw this pump in the first hour, you could have been tempted to enter where? Maybe here. I'm sure you could have gotten your pips, but you did not follow the choice. Now, you see, the problem with breaking your rules and having winning trades is the winners actually reinforce your bad habit. And once you get punished, you lose your account. You lose your account. So guys, it is all about, now for me, it is every time I trade, I am looking for a way that I can reduce the number of things that I have to look for. So this means that I have to wait for a lot of things to happen, rather than being in a market where I'm not sure what is really happening. I'd rather be observing. This might mean I might take only 3 trades per week, but these are very high probability setups. So guys, it's all about knowing what you want from the market and writing them down, knowing if it has not done everything that I want it to do, then I know there is another instrument that is going to give me a setup. Now let's look at Nasdaq. I was looking yesterday, I was stocking Nasdaq, gold, and the Japanese yen, but they never gave me the setup that I wanted. Now, as you can see, yesterday we have our high of the day here. And we have our low of the day. Now, the market never came to the high of the day during our trading window. But as you can see, the market did come back to the high, then, settled at the double zeros for a nice, this is 100, 200, around 300 pip move. So, still, knowing what you want from the market gives you an edge. Look at the Japanese yen. So, the Japanese yen, well, they gave us an opportunity, but it was out of our trading window. They came down to the low, broke below the low, then gives us a nice W pattern. But that is not a very good setup. In fact, I have come to realize that selling is far much easier for me than buying. When I am trading markets at the high of the day, they have a very high probability of being successful. But buying is tricky. So anyway, hopefully you got value from today's video. Stay disciplined, stay focused. Always try to learn something new from the market. And that is how you grow. That is how you grow. Every single opportunity you see in the market is an opportunity to test yourself and grow. Anyway, see you in the next video.